Shit, what else you got on deck?
I want to skip this track, but she like that shit, so I'm gonna let her listen to it.
See, that's that Cardi B record for me. To me, that's for the twerkers, the strip
That too,
club.
that too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's better than that. The Cardi B shit is better than that song. That
I can
song.
relate to this song.
I see. Yo, when you listen to that song, let your girl drive.
You stupid. You stupid.
So you can be in the passenger seat dancing and shit. Like, yeah.
You stupid.
Like, babe, I saw about to come on. I need you to drive.
That shit.
One of the last of a dying breed. You know where hip hop live without the skinny jeans. That's why I walk with a different walk, fought with a different heart, talk with a different.
See, I figured we'd start with the Meek and set the tone because I am doing a Meek Mill review with the world's biggest Meek Mill hater. You know what I'm saying? You literally get a plaque and you get a fucking check in a month from the fucking Meek Mill hater community because you're their fucking president. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
since Meek Mill and Drake are cool, I'm no longer getting those OVO
Yo, you
checks
ride
no more.
for Drake that hard? You ride for Drake that hard?
I
That
was
that
I
that
was riding
that.
with him. Yo, back to back was funny, yo. I was riding with him.
Yo, hold on.
The whole
Remember
beef
the
was fun.
fucking the wrestling match and shit?
Yo, that was the funniest of everything, yo.
Yeah, that shit was
Yo,
funny.
I'm about to watch that today. I'm about to watch that today. But yo, I was riding. Yeah, I was riding with Drake back then. But this new Meek, I'm sorry. I have a new respect for him. I apologize for everything I've said about the brother, and I'm now a Meek Mill fan.
This nigga. Yo, this album was dope, yo. Yo, it's like 19
Yes.
tracks, yo, so you know how I feel about that. Whenever you go
Yo,
over 12, I'm gonna give you 13. You know how I feel about that. But yo, so I mean, yo, I feel like he lived up to it though. He came through. It's a
you,
dope project from beginning to end. Um, I fuck with it, yo. It's a couple tracks on there that I skip. I ain't gonna lie. When I listen to it today, it's a couple tracks that I'm gonna skip, like Cardi
okay.
B. The Cardi
Nah,
B
I'm gonna.
joint, I'm gonna skip that one.
Oh man, I listen to that.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm gonna skip that one, and
Why?
I'm gonna skip the with the shits.
With the shits.
Oh, I'll play it for you.
Why you skip the Cardi B one though, yo?
Yo, I don't dislike the Cardi B one. I don't hate it. It's not a bad record. Like I get it. I get what the record is was supposed to do and who it's for. It's not for me. That's what I'm saying. When it
Okay.
comes on, I skip it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not bad. It's just like
Okay. Okay. I can feel that.
it's just like I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted that song to be when I see Meek Mill and Cardi B, that's supposed to be the single. But in my opinion, that's not. You know what I mean? Nobody even talking about that one.
It's a single. It's gonna start. Watch, you gonna start hearing it on the radio. But yeah, I know you talking about, yeah.
So anyway, yo, not the
Yeah.
bad shit because this is a dope project. I'm just saying, like when I listen to it, those are the ones I'm going to skip. Like I even like the one with Future better than the one with Cardi B. You get what I'm saying? And like even like I ain't gonna lie, like the
I
one
don't
with
like that one
Kodak
really.
Black, that shit is teeter totter. 21 Savage shit, that shit dope though. The 21 Savage
Yeah.
shit, that shit dope. Yo, I got a couple notes. It's like nah, I ain't really got shit. But yo, what I got on here though, for real, yo, the intro was fucking fire coming off the rip.
Right.
The intro, like I'm like, yo, I might be making this title up, but yo, is Meek Mill like king of the intros and shit? Yo, Meek Mill intros. I know you've been hating on him before this, but
No,
Meek
no,
Mill
no, no.
intros been
I fuck with the his intros.
Yo, but Uptown Vibes with Fab and shit.
Yeah.
To me, that's the single. That record fire though. I don't like the end of it though. But the Jamaican or whatever come on at the end. I don't really like the
Yeah.
end of it. Yo, Course was free. This Jay-Z verse is like probably top 5 Jay-Z verses of all time, which is crazy. Maybe top 10, but definitely top 10. But it might sneak in top 5. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? What else I got on here? Yo, of course, I did a freestyle to respect the game. That shit's bananas. Yo, let me just say this though. How do you feel about Cardi B being on Meek Mill album? Because the whole beef with Drake was about Drake having a ghostwriter for the verse that was on Meek album. Now Meek has said, yo, if I knew he had a ghostwriter, I wouldn't even have put that shit on there. We know Cardi ain't right.
I never really thought about it like that, but with that being said, you see Drake's on there too, right? You know Drake ain't gonna. You know Drake. Drake ain't write that shit. The thing is now,
Yo, hold on, let me ask you. If you Drake, do you write this shit this time? Or do you call your mans up? That shit was fire too, yo. That
yeah, it
song fire.
was. If you I would have hoped Drake would have wrote this shit. But hey, you never know if he called. You never know if he might have called his man's. And then even if he did write this shit, if I didn't see him write this shit, this shit is suspect to be written by somebody else.
He could have wrote it and already had a verse memorized.
If I didn't, if Drake, look, Drake's listen. It's like this. In school, if you that kid that's always cheating on your tests and shit, and the teacher find out, oh, you've been cheating on your test. Boom. She want to see you do this shit in front of her to make sure that you did that shit. That's how I am with Drake. Drake needs to be penning his shit in front of people in order for his shit to be up there. Other than that, everything he spit is suspect. But going back to what you said about the Cardi B being on there, Meek Mills went through so much with exposing Drake on that shit to see that that don't mean shit no more. So if you can't beat them, join them.
Yo, how you
and
feel about the
and
auto tune
and
records?
and you get that money.
How you feel about the auto tune records?
The auto, I don't like auto tune.
So you don't, I'm talking about, he got two like records where he like singing and auto tune on it.
I don't like auto tune. I think it's whack.
So you don't like those songs? That shit fire, Tim. That
It
shit
is,
fire, Tim. Hold on, yo.
but that's the auto.
What he say? I almost fell in love with a thotty. My dog said you got too many bodies. That shit be rocking, yo.
Yeah, he should have got a singing nigga, Ty Dolla Sign or Tory Lanez or somebody to do that shit. you know,
I can't remember the name of the other joint he got where he be kind of singing on there.
he should got one of them singing.
I don't know. He got another one though. But anyway, so what you got on it though?
Yeah, I gave this shit. Oh, I mean, you want my score, or you want to hear me talk more about it?
Whatever you got on it.
Yeah. First off, did we go in on the Jay-Z verse a little bit?
Go ahead.
Yeah. If you don't understand that shit, you's a dummy. if you can't feel and understand what he's saying to you, and the jewels he's dropping, and it's like so surprised. I mean, it's like it's surprising. It is not at the same time because it's surprisingly because you hearing Jay-Z drop some like Nas jewels, but at the same time, that's maturity growth. This is kind of shit that Nas will always rap about. You know that.
I give you that. I give you that. I
Jewels.
give you that. I give you that.
Jewels.
I had to think about it for a second. I give you that. I mean, we were
Not the
talking about
not
growth.
not
I
the
feel like Meek Mill, his album. No, so
and the
Jay
shit
Z,
and the shit
might
he
got.
been
I don't know. I feel like Meek
and the
Mill
shit
just
he
did
been
it.
through.
He just sat down for doing the will.
Yeah.
So he was feeling a certain type of way. So he was rapping about that shit from different perspectives. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like he had a lot. A lot of this album was filled with that type of substance. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like definitely Jay. I mean, but we talking about Jay Z didn't put out 444. He didn't put out 30 to New 20. Well, what are you talking about growth?
What you mean?
Jay
No, it's
Z
just
been
saying
talking this
from an
shit for a
old.
minute.
Nah, not in this detail. Like when it was like I didn't. I'm not. They're not going to silence me, grandmama. Or something. They're going to kill me, or something like that. Because that's what happens when you that big and you black and you speaking shit like that. They try and bring you down.
No Michael and
That's just
Prince
what happens.
again. Yay,
Don't
that
Michael
shit
and
was
Prince
fire.
be right. That's what happens. But he's going to still talk his shit. He don't give a fuck, as he should.
Yo,
Kali,
but that's when I hear Jay Z rap. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear the Jay Z that was on the shit, the Carters.
what?
You know what I mean? Like this, when I hear Hove,
He can
like
still
yo,
come
when I
on,
hear
man.
Hove, this the Hove I want to hear. When I hear Fabulous, this the Fabulous I want to hear. You get what I'm saying? Even 21 Savage verse was fire. I'm like, yo, Meek Mill brought out the best in all them niggas. You get what I'm saying? Because them niggas verses was fire. Like Fabulous wasn't on no singy shit. He was rocking on that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Hove, Rick Ross, all them shits was banging. That shit was just it's a dope album.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones that you can just put on and appreciate. Like I said, you might want to skip a track or two, but it depends on what you're doing, what you're tuning into.
15 of the tracks on Billboard, 15 of the 19 tracks got on Billboard. That's good. He did his thing and shit.
My dog, yo, what you think about Rick Ross verse?
I like the shit. I like Rick Ross verse.
I think you had texted me talking about you felt like he was coming at 6 now.
But I mean, being that his hair ain't straight purple, and
If
I'm
he
like,
wasn't talking about
I'm
6
like,
nine,
what
he
was the song? What was the song? 'Cause
prophesized
he was
that
like,
shit.
but he was like, he's like, gave you a verse or something, you ran with it, stole it or some shit like that. What was that? I want to know what that was. What happened in there? You know what I'm saying? What was that?
Yeah, I don't know. What you give
So
it though?
that'll give you more detail. I give the whole project a 9.5.
That's what I gave it. I gave it a 9.5 as well. Even though I didn't really care for those songs that I said that I didn't care for, they wasn't trash. It just
Yeah,
wasn't for me,
right,
and it's not something that I want to listen to over and over again as far as the replay value. And that's what kept me from giving it a 10. But the shit that was on there was so well put together,
hmm
I couldn't go below a 9.5. You know what I mean?
right,
Even with those songs being the ones I dislike, like this shit was dope. This is probably
right.
my favorite Meek. This is definitely my favorite Meek Mill album.
Yeah, it's
And I
mine
like
too.
Meek Mill albums. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely my favorite one.
I never really rocked too much with many Meek Mill albums, but he had some shits every now and then for me that was cool. But
We'll
this
go
right
back and
here,
review Meek Mill first album.
I'm gonna go back and okay, we go back. I'm gonna go back and listen to it. We gonna review that.
Yeah, we'll go back and do that. But that's what it is, yo. 9.5 across the board. Meek Mill championships, yo. This shit is fire, yo. Meek Mill, he out there for album of the year. Like Meek Mill bringing
Yeah,
home some trophies on this one. Watch what I tell you. You bring home some trophies on this one, but I'm your boy DJ Big Diesel, man.
I'm just Tim.
One of the last of a dying breed. You know where hip-hop live without the skinny jeans. That's why I walk with a different walk, fought with a different heart, talk with a different walk.